Hello, hello! My name is weebab.exe, but of course you can just call me Bab. Welcome to, or welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to chat with you guys about Granite State Comic-Con, which was the con that I attended with Vess. I helped them run their very first Artist Alley table. So it was also my first time working at an Artist Alley at a convention, and it was so fun. Such an exciting new experience, and I wanted to chat with you guys about it. Right now I am showing you just like a little panning view of our booth. Ours was kind of simple, kind of plain, but you know, our first time doing it, we kind of were observing all the tables around us to try and come up with ideas for the next time we do a booth, because some people got really creative and their tables looked really pretty. But I think ours came out quite nice. But yeah, I thought I would start this video off with a little bit of a haul of all the things I bought in the Artist Alley, because I got a little excited, because there was a lot of really beautiful art. So many talented artists were at this con this year. I had to, you know, be realistic with my budget. But I still ended up buying a lot of really cute stuff, so I wanted to show them to you first before we really dive into the rest of this video. So, hand reveal, yibbly. Yay. Alright, well, what do I want to start with? This was a freebie actually, and it's not mine. We actually got it and I gave it to my younger sister. She's just a little bit of a bigger Gravity Falls fan than I am. And I knew that she would love this, so I got it for her. It's just a little baby Bill Cipher sticker from the Book of Bill. Such a goofy, silly little guy. I love it. Just a little lad, totally not a threat. And then I guess this is the artist. Drawn by Destiny. Definitely check her out. Her art is really nice. Yeah, this is for my younger sister, not mine, but I wanted to show you because it's very cute. But as for the stuff that is actually mine, where do I begin? I think I'll try and go in order of when I bought them. Start with this. Oh my gosh, I was so excited actually when I saw this. My thing right now is acrylic keychains. I wanted all of the little acrylic guys. So I got Amy, very sparkly, and she has the little, star charm at the top. Very cute. And then Cream, who is my favorite Sonic character. I love Cream. And she has the little orange star charm. I almost got the Shadow the Hedgehog, keychain that they had. But Shadow didn't come with the cute little, charm. There was no, red or black star charm, so I was a little sad about that. He also wasn't sparkly, if I'm remembering. So I was like, I'll get the girls, because they're sparkly and cute, and I love them. So I got these. The artist was Misty's Little Mistakes. I will show you, so you can check her out on social media. Very talented artist. There were so many cute stuff at this person's booth. It was hard to decide what I wanted actually, but I ended up going with the Sonic ones because they're so cute. I love them. Speaking of Sonic the Hedgehog, I told my siblings that I got the Amy and Cream, and they're like, why didn't you get Shadow? And I was like, I don't know. So I was like, alright, I have to find something that has Shadow the Hedgehog on it to restore the balance in the universe, because after Cream, Shadow is my other favorite Sonic character. So there was this one table, and they had so much Sonic the Hedgehog themed art. They had all the full-sized prints. I don't want a giant print, 'cause those are expensive. And so I was sifting through just to see the small size prints they had, and at the very, very bottom of the stack was this Shadow the Hedgehog print. Look at this guy. I love how shiny and colorful it is. Just look at him. Look how cool he is. I love it. So as soon as I saw this, I knew I had to get it. And let's see here. The artist is Mighty Sen. You can check out the QR code right there, actually. Definitely check them out. They have a lot of cool Sonic the Hedgehog artwork. So balance has been restored. I have all 3 of my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog characters now. Yippee. Another art print I got. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of the artist. They didn't have a, business card. Or maybe they did and I just forgot to grab it. I don't know what happened. I cannot figure out who the artist was. But there was this one booth that they had, like, so much, like, Hololive, art. And I had to get my Hololive Oshi, Koseki Biju. And it's very beautiful. I love the art. And also, the people who were running the booth were very, very nice. They complimented my outfit and said I looked cute. So, I'm sad that I can't tell you who the artist was. Anyone that was at GraniteCon and you happen to know the name of the artist, please let me know, because I would love to support them. Their art is very pretty. Next, I want to show you... there was this one table. It's like my favorite table at the whole con. And like, I knew I had to buy something from them, because all of their stuff was like insanely cute. Like, they had, cassette tape mixtapes that had like city pop music and like vocalizations. Those are kind of pricey, so I didn't get one, and also I don't have a cassette player. But those were so cool, and they had just so many like retro type stuff. And so the thing I ended up getting, let me show you. Let me show you how beautiful this is. I got this, which is of course, another charm. And it is like a Game Boy Color cartridge, but it has Miku on it. And it is like a shaker, it's got all the little beads. I love it. It's so fun. So cute. They also had Game Boy Advance cartridges in this style. But unfortunately, those are all earrings, and I don't have pierced ears. So I got the Game Boy Color one instead. But I still really love it. I love that it's like a shaker. And I love the Miku artwork on it. It's very fun. Let's see. The artist name... let's see. Oh, here. We got the QR code right here. Ginny Gravity. Their stuff is so beautiful. Definitely recommend checking out their website. So much fun, colorful, pretty stuff. Oh, and I got little stickers. I didn't even see the little stickers I got. They're like all like these 8-bit like flowers. Got a little, oh, it's the little Pokemon decoy guy. Oh hey, it's like my Yoshi mark. So cute. And then I also got, okay, there was this one table. It was like almost directly across from our booth. And they had Deltarune stuff. And I should let you guys know, I mean, you've seen my streams probably, but you should know I am extremely hyperfixated on Deltarune at the moment. Like, it is consumed, like, every corner of my brain. All I can think about these days is Deltarune. And so, when I saw they had Deltarune stuff at that table, I was like, I need to go look. I need to see if they have Rousey. I need to see if they have a Rousey keychain. I need a Rousey acrylic charm so bad. And while they didn't have a Rousey on his own, they did have this. It's Rousey, Susie, and Chris. It's so cute. Look at the little guys. Look at them. Look at my fluffy boy. Look at him. He's so cute. Yay. I was so excited. I was so excited when I saw this, okay. And then they did, the artist did have a print that was Noelle and Susie, and I almost bought the print, but it was getting towards the end of the convention, and I had already spent more money than I probably needed to. It's like, okay, I won't buy the print, but they did have this little button that was Noelle and Susie. So I was like, you know what? I will get that instead, because it's I think it might be the same art, just made smaller to be a button. So I really like it. I think it's very cute. So I have all the little guys, all the little Deltarune guys. I'm so happy. I love them. And then the artist who did the Deltarune stuff was Vicky Vega, 2D artist. This is the QR code, definitely check out their stuff. But yeah, that is all like the goodies, like the little things I got at the con. I did buy one other thing though, because when I saw that they were selling these at the convention, I was like, okay, you know what? I have been yearning for this moment my entire life. I might as well finally do it. I have purchased my very first Ita bag, and I thought it would be fun. For the rest of the video, I wanted to talk to you guys more about the con itself and my experience, so I thought I would do that while decorating my very first Ita bag with the new little things I got. Since I got a bunch of like charms and buttonies type things, so I thought I would put them inside. I thought it would be very cute. So one of the things that always makes me a little bit anxious about being at conventions, even though I do really love going to cons, don't misunderstand, but I do find it kind of overwhelming sometimes to just be constantly surrounded by people. So sometimes, especially in like the artist alley, or when you're like trying to navigate the con as a whole, like trying to get to panels, like there's just a lot of people around, and it can be kind of overwhelming. Let me see, how do I want to place this? I'm like trying to come up with like a general like... Okay, wait a second, let me figure out the placement. But yeah, I just find it a little bit overwhelming, you know? So I really liked, because I was working Artist Alley, like I had a little like spot that if I was tired and just wanted to sit down and like zone out for a minute, I could just go sit at our booth. It was nice to have like a little like save point. And also it was a really great spot for people watching because we were in a really good location. I feel like in the Artist Alley as a whole, I feel like we just had a really good spot to like people watch. There were a lot of cool cosplayers at the con. Like, I'll try and find maybe some screenshots or like pictures from the official con Instagram account. There was one in particular that I thought was really cool. Someone was Springtrap, specifically Springtrap from the movie. Like the movie design. And it was like super movie accurate. It was so cool. And like I think they did actually win one of their whatever their category was for the cosplay contest, and like well deserved. It was a really cool cosplay. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. It's a weird angle to be doing this at, actually. Okay, there we go. Got our first little decoration in our Ita bag, yippee, and it's a little crooked actually. It's not, it's whatever, it's my Ita bag, it doesn't have to look perfect. But my favorite thing about the con, honestly, was the panels that I went to, because there were some really cool people that were at granitecon this year. Like, I think the con really grew a lot from back when I used to go, because I've been to this con a few times in the past. Like, I think we've been going to granitecon since maybe 2016. And the con definitely is a lot bigger now than it used to be, which I think is very cool. Todd Habercorn was there, and I got to go to his panel. He is one of my favorite anime voice actors. He is Natsu in the Fairy Tail dub. And I just think he's really cool, and the fact that he was at the con was very exciting. It was my very first time getting to see him in person. It was just a lot of fun. I'll insert a clip right here of something I recorded at his panel.
Audition all the time, every day, and then it's a mixture. It's stuff I audition for, it's stuff I get asked to be a part of, it's stuff that is, on a rare occasion, very honored by this, is stuff that's made for me. Like with Destiny 2, the Drifter was made for me, which I found out years later. I didn't know that, but then I was like, why does he look like me? And the writer crafted that character based on me, but I never knew until like 10 years later, or 5, 6 years later. But with Fairy Tale, it was just a Funimation audition. So in that time, how you audition for Funimation stuff is you come in, there's a binder about the show, and it's got a little paragraph about the show, and then each character has their own page, and it's picture the character, little description, lines from the show. And that was your exposure. When I would direct, and I would have auditions, I'd pull clips from the show so you could see the character moving and hear them. They didn't do that. This is literally just like, all right, well, shoot in the dark. Let's see. I didn't like that, but that's how it was. And so when we went in, I didn't know anything about the show. I was just like, oh, Natsu, he messes with fire. I've cooked things before, that involves fire. I want to do that. And so I auditioned, and initially the director knew that he was going to give it to me, but he wanted to act like he wasn't. So when people were talking about the show, he was saying, yeah, I haven't really found who I'm looking for Natsu yet, even though he knew he wanted to offer it to me. So I just thought that, well, crash and burn, here we go, yay. And so when I found out about it, I still remember Funimation is in Dallas, and Austin's a little city a couple hours away, and I was going there to go film something. And I was in a pizza place, and I got the call from the director, Tyler, and he's like, do you want to be a fire wizard? And I was like, sign me up. And then I took a bite of my hot pizza and burned the roof of my mouth. And it's scarred in the shape of a Fairy Tale Guild sign.
There we go. I can't even see. My angle is all messed up. I will give you like a better panning shot of the Ita bag after I'm done. It's kind of an awkward view for you guys, I'm sorry. But besides Todd Habercorn, the coolest thing about this year's GraniteCon was that this year is the 40th anniversary of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And if you don't know, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one of my longest hyperfixations. I've been a fan of the Ninja Turtles for a very long time. So it was so cool to see so many people who worked on Ninja Turtles there at the con. Even Kevin Eastman, one of the co-creators of the Ninja Turtles, the panel he did was more about the current era of Ninja Turtle comics, which I don't keep up with. I don't know. So that panel was a little meh for me personally, just because I'm a fan of the cartoons. I grew up watching the 4Kids TV Ninja Turtles, the 2012 Ninja Turtle cartoon, even the original 80s cartoon. That's my Ninja Turtles. I like the shows. I know a lot of random facts about the OG comics, but that's about my extent of the comic knowledge. It was cool hearing them talking about The Last Ronin, because that is something I've been interested in reading at some point. Apparently there is a new group of turtles. It's set in the future, and I think most of the Ninja Turtles have died, which makes me very sad to think about. But apparently there are a new generation of turtles, and they sound like they're really cute. So maybe I'll check out The Last Ronin at some point so I know who these new little guys are. Day 2, there was a panel with the original 80s Ninja Turtle voice actors. So that was very fun because, like I said, I did grow up watching the 80s cartoon alongside all the other ones that I watched. And it was very fun and exciting to get to see the voice actors and hear them talk about their experiences working on the show. I was especially excited to see Rob Paulson because not only was he Raphael in the 80s cartoon, but he was also Donatello in the Nickelodeon 2012 cartoon. That was just very fun and exciting for me, and that was a very fun panel. They are all very cool, funny people. But the best panel was the 40th anniversary panel, because it was Kevin Eastman again, but also like a bunch of people who worked on like the original Ninja Turtle comics. Like pretty much everyone on that panel was a part of Mirage Studios. And while yes, I have not read the original comics, like I said, I'm very hyper-fixated on the Ninja Turtles, so like I've done a lot of research. I know a lot of random trivia about that era of Ninja Turtles, the original Ninja Turtles. So hearing them talk about it was so cool. I think I did get a clip from that panel, so I will show that here.
I was lucky enough to meet the awesome, incredible Peter Ladd, which recently did. I'll give it up for Peter. Yes, indeed. The first time I met Pete, we bonded immediately over Jack Kirby. We both wanted to follow in his footsteps to be a writer, attempt to be a writer and a storyteller like the man we idolized. And I was living in Northampton, Massachusetts at the time, then moved back to Maine. Peter then met his now wife Janine, and oddly enough, she got a teaching job in New Hampshire. So he moved to Dover while I was working in Gunwood, Maine. So that fall, after the lobster cookie season was over, I moved in with Pete. They had a room available. We formed Mirage Studios, which it wasn't Mirage, it was our living room. And to make Pete laugh one night, he used to watch just the goofiest shows like TJ Hooker or the A-Team. So I tried to annoy him as much as possible while I was watching some of his favorite TV shows. And so I was thinking one night, if Bruce Lee was an animal, what would be the stupidest animal? And I did this sketch of a turtle standing upright with nunchucks. And I put it on Pete's desk and said, this is going to be the next big thing. Pete did a sketch, changed some things, improved some things. So, studio one-upmanship, I did a sketch. I said, well, one, why not a group of them? 4 turtles, each with different weapons, and I drew it in pencil. And I had kind of a comic book logo that said Ninja Turtles on the top. And then when Pete inked it in, he had Teenage Mutant to the title, and we both agreed it was the dumbest thing we've ever seen. We fell in love with it immediately. Instead of sending it out and getting more rejection letters, there was a wonderful movement for self-publishing at that time, so we were able to raise money through my Uncle Quentin, who was here yesterday, and I think I got a chance to meet him. Uncle Quentin loaned us $1,200 to print the first 3,000 comic books, and it premiered at a comic convention in the Portsmouth traffic circle. I think it was Howard Johnson's there at the time. May 5th, 1984, Peter and I unleashed the Ninja Turtles.
But yeah, that was very cool. So yeah, pretty much my entire convention experience was either hanging out in the artist alley helping Vesh sell their prints, or going to panels. Like I didn't meet any of the people that I saw the panels for, partially because I was feeling a little bit shy, and also because their meet and greets and signings and stuff were a little pricey. For me, just going to the panels was enough. That was really cool. That was very fun. Day 2, I was wearing a Cinnamoroll themed outfit, one of my favorite outfits, and I got a lot of compliments from people how cute I was. I'll show you this picture. It's an old picture, not from when I was at the con, but a cute picture I took of myself in the outfit, so you guys can have kind of a visual what I looked like. But my favorite moment was when like a mom and like her little like, I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8-year-old daughter, who was apparently a really, really big fan of Cinnamoroll, and she wanted to get her picture with me, and she was like showing me this little Cinnamoroll keychain that she had. Very, very cute. And then the craziest thing that happened to me towards the end of the con, like literally when we were leaving, like we were packed up, we're carrying out all our stuff from Artist Alley back to the car, and as I was like walking towards the car, 2 like two people were walking past. I don't know who the second person was. I wasn't paying super close attention. But one of the people that was walking past the car was Rob Paulson. And as he was walking by, he just said hi to me. And like, I said hi back, but I was just so like, what? Like, I have to imagine, because I was at his panel, and I was like sitting kind of on the end and wearing my silly Cinnamoroll outfit, so like, maybe he recognized me as someone at the panel? But I was just like, oh my gosh, he said hi to me? I get into the car and I'm telling my dad, like, did you see the guy that just walked by? It was Rob Paulson, and he was just like, who's that? Such a fake Ninja Turtle fan, guys. Can't believe him. But yeah, I think that's about everything I wanted to say. Here, I'll give you like a little bit of a better view of the Ita bag as it is currently. I will probably rearrange it a little bit because it looks a little silly. And I think I do have a few other things scattered about my room that I might add to it as well. As it is right now, this is the Ita bag look. Very, very fun, silly. Like, it's all like very... Everything looks kind of crooked a little bit. I might like rearrange them a little bit so it looks a little less messy. But as it stands, it looks pretty cute. All the little guys that I acquired at the con. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. I also stream, of course. I go live here on YouTube every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. EST. When you're watching this, it's probably already October. I'm streaming non-stop horror games all month, so definitely, if horror is your thing, you definitely don't want to miss out on the fun. But yeah, until then, I hope you guys are having a lovely rest of your day or night, wherever you are, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Bye-bye.